When I first told her I'm going out with an older woman who's 34.
That was like the initial reaction.
Yeah,
I feel like that's what a lot of people have. Like, oh my gosh, like, is she, you know, abusing her? Is she like, you know, grooming her? Hey guys, so today I've got a special guest with me.
Hi.
I'm with Leah. Leah, would you like to introduce yourself on the channel?
What do you want to say? I'm Leah. I'm Leah.
Yeah, just tell them a bit about yourself, like how old you are, if you don't mind giving your age, and like what you're doing.
I'm 19.
Fun fact.
I like to sing. I'm a really good singer.
Oh yeah, guys, she can sing. Like, she can actually sing. Like, genuinely sing.
Singing's like my all. I put it aside for a bit, but I love singing.
So today I have Leah on my channel, and we're just going to talk about kind of, you know, her experience and kind of like her story, what she's been through. And of course her story doesn't define her or who she is, but it's obviously a part of like her history and what she's been through. So she decided today to like share it with you all, and I'm really, really grateful for that, for you coming on my channel to do that. Okay. And hopefully we can help some of you guys that might have been through the same thing or are possibly going through something like that. And yeah, hopefully we can give you some advice, and obviously Leah can give you some advice on what she's doing to cope with it and how she's overcoming it. So the first thing I wanted to mention was, obviously you've come out to your family.
Yeah.
How did that go down?
I didn't actually come out to my mum.
Okay.
It was a bit difficult, to be honest. There was a stage during secondary school where she would say to me, oh, I know you're gay, like, I can tell you're gay. If you are, just tell me, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Because my aunt is gay, so she was kind of used to that environment already. But it's very scary just to come out and say, look, this is what I am. Because you have a lot of guilt behind it. Everyone would say, oh, when you have a boyfriend, when you're gonna get a boyfriend. And she kept mentioning to me a lot, oh, I want to have like a fairy tale wedding and have a kid. And
as in your mum would say that?
Yeah, so it kind of made me feel like, so I can still do that, but it was leading to the fact of, you want me to have a boyfriend and do that and get a husband. And it made me have a lot of fear. Our relationship's not as close as I want it to be, so I didn't feel I could be that open with her about who I was and, you know, what I want to do with my life.
Yeah. Like, how did she eventually like find out? Because you said that you didn't like outright come out to your mum. So how did she find out you were like lesbian?
I'm not gonna lie, be truthful, honest. I was not good during like my teenage years. I did a lot of things in regards to online, and she would go through my phone quite a lot and find certain things that was not really appropriate, but it was just me trying to exploring my sexuality. Yeah. She found out quite a lot of things. Example, like text messages between me and girls, and in the end, I didn't actually say to her. Actually, I think I did say to her, yeah, I'm gay.
What was her like initial reaction? So when she's like scooping through your phone and like finding all these things, like how did she be like? Was she kind of like, Leah, what's this on your phone, or was she just kind of quiet about it and just observed it?
No, she was not quiet.
She wasn't quiet about it.
So one thing I get from her is that if we've got something to say, we don't have no time to be quiet. We say it out loud.
Say it, yeah.
And but I would say the way she went about it was not the way,
like the best way to go about it.
No, it wasn't. It was horrible. Finding out your daughter's like online doing this stuff is not really the best thing to find out, but it kind of caused a lot of breakage between our relationship. Our bond kind of detached, and it led us to not really having a daughter bond kind of that everyone has. It was difficult.
So whenabouts was this happening in terms of like the timeline? Like, how old are you when your mum was like first initially like finding these things out? You're 19 now, so like
I was in year 9, so I was like, what, 13, 15, 14? Yeah. I never got a lot of freedoms. All the things that I'm doing now, I was meant to do at the age of 14. So go out to see your friends. So go online was kind of like my escape. Even though I wasn't doing the correct things online, it was still kind of my escape. And what I did wasn't to like make her feel upset or to kind of disappoint her or just purposely rebel. It was just your kind of escape. It was just in my defense. It was showing her who I am. Like this is what I'm not doing it the right way, but it's kind of like reading between the lines. You can see that this is what's going on. Like I'm not trying to be nasty or.
So obviously you said your family found out you were gay. Although it wasn't willingly, they found out around the age of 14. So you're like 19 now. How was that like in those 5 years? Like how has that been, like dealing with it, especially like your mum not really at first wanted to accept it?
It was crazy because on my 18th birthday, the week after I left home.
So your partner, you said that she's 34 and you're 19, so she is like a few years older. Do you want to speak about like how that came about and how you met?
So in my college they do a lot of workshops, and she had come along with her workshop. She was a catering business and they were doing training, and she just came along with that workshop. I was training out and I was looking at it quite a lot, and she kind of like just called me over. And then from there it just kind of like sprung to something else.
And that's how you guys like started dating and everything. How was that for you? So obviously you said by this point you'd already moved out from home. So like how were your parents, like how did they react to that? Were they okay with it, or did they have like any like problems, or were they just like, you know what, you've moved out from home, you do your own thing, it's your life?
I had moved from my mom's house to my dad's house. So when I met my partner, I was at my dad's house.
Right.
I didn't tell anyone that I was with her.
For like how long was that?
6 months, because
So for 6 months you guys were dating, but it was just like a secret.
It was a secret. We both agreed to keep it secret. It wasn't like I was nervous or anything. I let things happen.
It just happened.
You let things go smoothly.
Yeah.
And just take time as it goes.
So when did you decide to like finally like reveal to your parents, like, you know what, this is the person that I love, this is my partner, this is who I want you to accept into your life as well?
I didn't get to reveal it. I kept it a secret all the way. I think it was until I moved out of my dad's house and I got into my cousin's house. I lived in my cousin's house, and she posted the first picture of me and her together after a day out on the beach. And I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. I posted a picture. Mum didn't meet her. She was not too like with it.
But your dad, on the other hand, was?
He's the kind of person. If anyone's with my daughter, I want to know who they are.
Okay. And how did your like dad react to like first meeting her? How was he with that?
So obviously we had a conversation first, and he said, "Are you happy? Are you safe?" I said, "Yes, I'm happy. Yes, I'm safe." And then he said to me, "I'm only okay with it because it's not a guy. If it was a guy dating you, I would have some questions."
And that was the same age. You'd have like.
I have that. Yeah, same age. I have some questions for you.
Do you feel like then it's almost like a double standard? So just because it's like two females, everyone's kind of like not taking it as seriously, maybe.
Yeah.
And they're just like, you know what, she might just get over it.
Definitely.
But whereas if it's a man, it's just like, oh, you know, that could be paedophilia.
I just don't see the difference though. I don't actually see the difference between any of it. It has a bad look on it because of society these days. But
for you, is it just like the way you see it? Is it kind of like, this is just someone who you love, so regardless, you're just gonna be.
For example, another lesbian was dating another lesbian. I'm doing the exact same thing, just the age is different.
The age is different.
Basically, yeah.
Do you feel like that's just always been like what you're attracted to, like older people anyway? So
it's from experience, because my previous relationships that I've had, or I've met people, they have been the same age, and because I'm very mature for my age, I've like kind of grown up before my time. When my age, they were not mature enough.
Working out.
No.
So do you feel like with your partner who is older than you, that's who you felt like, yeah, this is the relationship I belong in, like this is where I should be?
She made me feel comfortable and didn't push me to do anything I didn't want to do.
So you mentioned off camera that your auntie is like also a lesbian, and she's dating someone. She's actually the older one, and she's dating someone who's younger.
She kind of prepared me for that. When I first told her I'm going out with an older woman who's 34.
That was like the initial reaction.
Yeah,
I feel like that's what a lot of people have. Like, oh my gosh, like is she, you know, abusing her? Is she like, you know, grooming her, or all these kind of terms that people would use? Like, that's the initial reaction people might have. But like with the backing that you had of your auntie, would you say that she really did help and support you?
She definitely explained how she is, but she's just
my cool.
Yeah.
She's safe. She's one of the safe aunties. Like,
anything, let's go to her.
Go to her. She's got you. It's always nice to have that cool auntie that's always fighting in your corner. So shout out to you if she might be watching. So of course, like what you've been through has been quite challenging, I assume, and it's taken like a lot of strength and like resilience from you, and obviously to keep going onwards and just fighting for what you believe is like right and what you want to do. So what advice would you give to other people who might be in that situation that you might have been in, like let's say 4 years ago, when you're initially like, you know, coming to terms with like who you are, your sexuality, people judging you and not like accepting you for who you believed you were and who you are? what would you say to them?
Just do you. Just, that's all you can do. I feel like that's the most common advice that everyone gives, but it's true. Because once you start doing you and believe in yourself, things kind of get put into place. And regards to sexuality, like if you're coming out, don't feel like you have to rush it. What I did was I sat and had a, it sounds weird, but I had a chat to myself. Like I full on wrote things down. I had a chat to myself. I spoke to myself firmly. I'm like, is this what it is?
Yeah.
And once you've done that, you actually feel a lot more.
Like you get a lot of your heart.
Yeah.
And believe in yourself and believe in your decisions, and they're your decisions to make. And you will make mistakes, but life is a process, and it's just going through the motions, really. And just be true to yourself, really, and do what you believe is right, without obviously the influence from other people and other people's opinions, which can obviously be hard. It's a work in progress, but just be who yourself is the bottom line, and love yourself, because you're worth being loved. So,
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Your parents are your parents, but they still love you. What
Yeah.
I say. Literally, they still love you. Matter of beliefs or anything, your parents are your parents, and they still gonna love you no matter what. They brought you to this world.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't think that until I learned from my mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, let everything loose, everything's out there.
Everything's done.
Do you feel better? Do you
Yeah. I feel that I've wanted to say this for a long time because everyone always tells me you chat too much, you talk too much.
Same,
But
to be fair. Everyone's
I
like
chat
that.
the most.
I chat the most as well.
But it was nice to kind of like finally, no one's ever asked me about what's gone on in your life.
Yeah.
Nobody. It only
And
comes out.
do you kind of feel like no one's really cared to ask?
Yeah, but no one's actually took time to actually say, look, I want to know what's going on in your life.
I'm glad that like you had like a forum or platform to almost just like share your truth, and I'm pretty sure there's other people out there that are going through things and may have needed to hear this. So I hope that this has helped. I hope that you guys have picked up some tips or advice, or if just hearing your story is just helping you in any kind of way, like I'm glad, and that's what we want to do. And I'm glad for you, Leah, to be able to like share your truth and get what you have to say out there. And it's really, really brave of you, and I know that it's hard to, you know, just speak in front of a camera and just tell so many people like your life story. So
Definitely.
thank you for doing that on here. Really
okay.
appreciate that. And yeah, don't be a stranger to my channel. Come
Oh,
back
I
anytime.
you'll see me. You're
I
gonna
hope
see
to
me.
see you.
Definitely.
Good to see you soon. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. Get to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Bye.